Steve Jobs, the genius who changed the world. Introduction. Steve Jobs, one of the most prominent figures in the world of technology, changed our world with his unique creativity and innovations. This story follows his life from childhood to becoming one of the most influential entrepreneurs in the world. Steve Jobs, with the ups and downs of his life, is an example of determination, creativity, and perseverance. First chapter, Childhood and Youth. Steve Jobs was born on February 24, 1955 in San Francisco, California. His biological parents, Joan Simpson and Abdul Fadi Jandali, gave him up for adoption to Paul and Clara Jobs. Paul was a mechanic and Clara was an accountant. Steve grew up in a modest home in Mountain View, California. Since childhood, Steve has been interested in electronics and technology. He worked with his father in their garage and played with electronic components. During high school, Jobs met Steve Wozniak, another electronics enthusiast, and they formed a deep friendship. Chapter 2, Establishment of Apple. After dropping out of Reed College after one semester, Jobs began working with Wozniak. In 1976, together with Ronald Wayne, they founded Apple. Their first product, the Apple I, was a simple personal computer built in Jobs' garage. The Apple I was an early success and attracted investors. In 1977, the Apple II was introduced, which quickly became popular and made Apple a successful company. This computer revolutionized the world of personal computers with its graphical user interface and new features. Chapter 3, Successes and Challenges. In the early 1980s, Apple introduced the Macintosh, the first personal computer with a graphical user interface and a mouse. This product was also a great success. However, management differences between Jobs and Apple executives led to his departure from the company in 1985. After leaving Apple, Jobs founded Next, which developed advanced computers for the educational and business markets. At the same time, Jobs bought the Pixar animation company, which later became one of the most successful animation studios and produced successful films such as Toy Story. Chapter 4, Back to Apple. In 1996, Apple acquired Next, and Jobs returned to Apple as a consultant. He quickly became Apple's interim and then permanent CEO. Jobs saved Apple from the financial crisis with extensive changes in products and company management. In 2001, Apple introduced the first iPod, which changed the way we listen to music. Then, in 2007, Apple introduced the iPhone, which revolutionized the world of communication and technology. Combining a mobile phone, a music player and a web browser, the iPhone became one of the best-selling products of all time. Chapter 5, Final Successes. In 2010, Apple introduced the iPad, which took the tablet market by storm. Under Jobs' leadership, Apple became one of the most valuable companies in the world and its products became a symbol of innovation and beautiful design. Despite health problems from pancreatic cancer, which he had been struggling with since 2004, Jobs continued to work and innovate until the last moments of his life. He passed away in October 2011, but his legacy lives on in the tech world.